Hey,
Oh, hey. All right, Berhan. I'm excited to see what you
hey,
made.
hey guys. So this is like my way of getting started with Make.com. I haven't used it before, but this was pretty fun to play around with. So the way I came up with these three components was actually pretty interesting because they have this AI assistant, which is
Mm-hmm.
like surprisingly good. You can see we have a total of 30 credits when you sign up, and
Mm-hmm.
I used almost 12 of them to come up with this. And it doesn't really take a lot of the credits, but
Can
it's
I see
like
the prompts that you use?
it's actually not saved.
Oh, it's not saved. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, it refreshed. But I remember the prompt. It was fairly simple. It said
Mm-hmm.
that I want to create a workflow that
Mm-hmm.
reads a WhatsApp message. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't provide it with any providers. Like we're using 2chat, right? I didn't tell it to use that. So I just said I need to read a WhatsApp message and pass it through Anthropic
Mm-hmm.
uh, and responded back. That's all I said, like three lines maximum. And it came up with this workflow in which the only thing that I had to do was like add a webhook.
Mm-hmm.
And the way this works is like I went to 2chat, and in the channels, what you can do is like you can create a new channel, and I could just write the phone number and the name. And the way it's actually gonna work is like this is an alternative to Meta Console.
Oh, you mean the Facebook developer platform?
Yeah, Facebook
Yeah.
Developer Console. It's
Yeah, that takes a
actually
while to set up, I think.
exactly, yeah, it takes
Yeah.
a lot of like you'll have to set up a lot of stuff just to get started. But this works basically, you know how WhatsApp web works through a QR code. This
Mm-hmm.
mimics that. Uh, uh, what do you call it? This mimics the functionality of that. So
Uh-huh.
you don't have all the admin control, but you get lots of stuff that you could do with it. So
So then
you,
this could work on any WhatsApp account, right?
yeah, any, not just
Okay.
business. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So you just gotta enter your phone number and the friendly name, and then you get a QR code to scan. And just how you link a device, you're just gonna add that to it. And once you're done with that, you'll have this set up,
Uh-huh.
right? Just like how I did. And then what I did was like I clicked here and went to the API access and generated an API. It's like a general
And
API.
and how much of this did the AI assistant tell you to do? And how much did you figure out yourself?
Oh, I figured it out like myself. The AI just helped me create this workflow, and the rest of was
Okay.
just me figuring it out. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So we went there. We got the API key, which is a general API key. I could have multiple WhatsApp contacts here instead of just one.
Mm-hmm.
And when I had the API key, I clicked on this part, and then I
Uh-huh.
clicked on add. It asked me to like uh, it asks as I already have the API key set up here.
Mm-hmm.
We have to click here and then enter my two chats API key. Once I'm done with that, it would actually show me like which of the number I want to use, because the
Mm-hmm.
current one that I'm using is like this one. It's called
Mm-hmm.
temp. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
named it. And then I hit save and then close. So that's the first web part setup, right?
So let's just
And
talk a second.
yeah,
What is a webhook and what does it do in this case?
yeah. So what actually does is like it pairs up. It's like an integration of two chats
Mm-hmm.
API key, which gives you an endpoint of whenever you receive a message, it's gonna like look for it. For this automation, we're running it every 15 minutes. So it checks every 15 minutes that if you have received any text, and then only then it actually moves forward to the next step.
Okay, that's interesting because I thought a webhook basically would allow you to receive kind of like push notifications from to chat, or that's not what it is in this case.
Well, I think you're actually correct about that. It would help you receive the
Mm-hmm.
notifications, and it gives you a lot of the data. Not just that, we could
Mm-hmm.
like have a look here. This is all we get from 2chat. So we
Mm-hmm.
got the message ID, we got the user ID, we got
Mm-hmm.
when it was sent, the session key, and what the text actually was, who sent it, and yeah, lots of this stuff like what device it was sent from, the profile picture URL, first name and last name, if you have saved the contact. So all of this stuff you could get through a single text.
Nice. And so if multiple texts come in within the span of 15 minutes, it'll still do this for both of them.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
So and then we were at the Anthropic Claude part where I just set up my API key and we
Mm-hmm.
selected the model, and then I had to customize the prompt. So the way how make.com lets you connect both of these web parts is like, as you can see, I used a function, which is like
Mm-hmm.
when I click on prompt, I could see all of these stuff, right? So I just told it respond concisely to the following message, and I just picked the message from here, just clicked it, and as you can see, you could see it pop up here. So we got the message here, and then I said also includes the sender's name if it's saved as contact friendly name, which I picked it up from here, friendly name. When I click on it, it appears in the prompt. So it's pretty simple. And if the contact isn't saved, you know how you could save general name. Like if you have your WhatsApp account set up, you could set up your name yourself. So it's just gonna use that. And if you have saved it yourself on the phone, like if you were texting me and I saved your
Yeah.
name as Akhilesh, let's say, so it would pick up Akhilesh instead of the one you just set up while setting up your phone number.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So yeah, that's how it works. And the prompt was fairly easy to set up. As you can see, it's just clicking on this, and yeah, uh, this gives like gives you a lot of room to further improve the functionality and add lots of new stuff. And it's not just this; you have tons of other options here, which I haven't tested thoroughly yet. But as you can see, it has quite a lot of. You also have math functions if you want to perform. Let's say if I James send me a math problem, and I
Mm-hmm.
just pick up the numbers from it, and then I could get the median, I could get the
Mm-hmm.
max, min, and just use it like however I want to. So the prompt is like a lot easier to understand for the AI. And I could also select the date, lots of stuff that you could include it with just a prompt. So that's the second web part. Now that we have the received text, the name, and all of the stuff that I showed you guys before, we're moving to the last and final part, which is that we selected that what number we're gonna use, and uh, for this part, as you can see now, we have for this web part, we only had two chats function access, right? We could only see these parameters because these are coming
Mm-hmm.
from here directly here. But when
Mm-hmm.
you click on the third part, you could also see what Anthropic gives you because it's the last part.
Mm-hmm.
It's going from Anthropic. So you could you have the completion that Anthropic provided uh, that we can use because it got the text message and how it actually what actually came up with, and we have what model we're using, we have the log ID, us like these parameters along with the two chat ones. So now we have extra stuff. So uh, this was like I'll show you in a bit like how different both of these parts are, even though they look the same, but they have
Mm-hmm.
different functionalities. So if I as you can see, we're selecting. Give me a sec. I hope it doesn't turn off. And you can
Right.
hear me.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Yeah, a bit more background noise now.
Okay, wait.
No, it's fine. That's okay.
So we got to which number we're gonna send because this web part is for sending a WhatsApp text message, and what do you want to send it. So for the message content, we just passed what Anthropic returned us, right? And we just hit save, and it's just as simple as that. Now we're gonna see how different both of these web parts are. So we're gonna left click and click on add module, and when we click here, we could search for different modules. So I'm just gonna search to chat and see what options we have when we click on it. So you can see a bunch of these options, right? We have
Hmm.
watch a new participant join a WhatsApp group. So this could be integrated into public WhatsApp groups that you are managing, and you could like have all the information that flows in when a participant joins a WhatsApp group. So you could send them custom messages and stuff. So it opens up lots of ideas, right? And then we have watch a new WhatsApp conversation, which is what we were using. So we were using watch new WhatsApp message in this part. And we have watch order received on WhatsApp for a business account. And then left a lot of these stuff, right? And you could check a phone number for a WhatsApp account, because not all numbers are on WhatsApp. So it gives you an idea of how diverse and how much functions and functionality you can introduce into a simple workflow. This is a fairly simple one, but this definitely opens up a lot of room for improvement. And you could list WhatsApp groups, you could list WhatsApp phone numbers, set a WhatsApp status. And for the final part, we were using send a WhatsApp text message here, right? In which we selected to which number we're gonna send the text and what content are we sending. So yeah, that's pretty
That's
much it.
that's so cool. Do you know what are the limitations of using like building something like this using the free version of Make and to chat?
Uh, so like uh, for the AI, we have about 30 credits, which is like per prompt, so like 30 prompts.
Yeah.
Uh, but honestly, this is a fairly simple one, but I love how I didn't tell it to use 2chat, but since it
Mhm.
knows what works, it actually chose it itself. So
What
that's pretty
about
cool.
what about the automation itself? Like, is it
We
limited in
could,
any way?
yeah, you can see the limits here,
Hmm.
which is like you get 1,000 operations per month for free,
Hmm.
and
Nice.
out of 1,000, I have used I'm left with 853. So it's like, honestly, it's like for a small scale project, for definitely starting up, it's like a good place to start up. But this doesn't limit us to just this platform. A lot of these platforms work very similarly, including
Hmm.
NA, and we got
Hmm.
Zapier, and
Hmm.
yeah, it's like you have lots of options. Make.com is like just for this demonstration. You're free to use any of
Yeah,
these.
and NAN is even open source.
Yeah,
But
NAN is
uh,
open source. Mhm.
what are the limits of to chat free tier?
Honestly, I'm not sure for 2chat,
Okay.
but we should be able to see it here, I think. Let's see.
Oh, it says you're on a
Mm,
free trial right now that ends in 7 days.
yeah,
See that?
it says I'm on free trial. Yep, that's true.
Nice.
Yep,
That's still great for a proof of concept. Nice work, man.
thanks.
That's pretty cool.
Sorry.
All right, I'm gonna end that.
Well,